Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we got something special for you. We are reviewing the 21-foot Sea-Doo Switch Limited. This is a 2024 model. Bought this boat about a year ago, and we want to give you our in-depth review on it as an owner's perspective, some things we've learned over the past year of owning it. Maybe help you kind of determine, is this the boat you want? Maybe some of the upgrades. How do you determine what's a Switch Limited feature? So anyway, let's jump into it real quick. I'm going to show you what we've learned about ours. Right away, you'll notice this boat's very different from the way it's configured from the factory. There's a lot of Jet Boat Pilot accessories already installed on this boat. And for any of those accessories that you see, we'll put links in the description below for all those things. We won't get into them in this video, but things like the impact graphics, reef wrap, the marine mat tiles, fishbone fenders, all those things are optional. So they're not going to come standard with the boat. This is highly accessorized since we've had it here. But for starters, let's jump into some of the things we've noted that are going to be upgrades that you won't find on a regular Sea-Doo Switch. For instance, you'll notice right up front here, you got these nice JL Audio pods in the front here. These are powered with an amplifier. You're going to get 3 pods on this boat, so 2 in the front, also 1 in the back left corner back there, and the sound quality is really excellent. We've also learned that you can rinse down these pods with a hose, so you don't have to worry about them getting damaged by the water, which is really nice. They've got these great cup holders and also some USB connections right here on the side, so you can connect your phone if you want to, charge throughout the day. But great sound, we really like that a lot. That's an upgrade that you're gonna see on the Switch Limited. Jump on board real quick here, I'll show you something else that you'll see. Switch Limited is gonna come with this really cool LED track lighting. Let me kick it on for you real fast here. You'll notice when you power up, it's going to show up with these pretty blue lights, and I believe you can change the color a couple different shades. So that'll be really cool at nighttime for you. So you won't see that on your regular Switch models. Also up top here, you'll notice, I'll toggle this light switch on, you've got a cool overhead light. You'll find that on the Switch Limited as well. You'll see upgraded upholstery throughout, all this nice blue tones. I don't know if I'm sold on this though, because it's darker and that means it's hotter. So in the sunlight, it can be warm. You may want to put a towel down. That's what we do. On the limited models, you'll notice you get the armrests on the captain's chair. Really cool. You won't see that on the base models. Get this nice flip up bolster. Take this lever here. You can rotate the seat. We can also lock it out. So once you've got it kind of where it needs to be, it's pointing straight. And then we can also slide the seat up and back. Little handle on the side over here. Don't know if this was standard in 2022 or 2023, but I really like this new adjustable tilt feature. You'll see on the bottom of your handlebars here, you got this little handle. Pull back on that, lets you do your tilt. Just found that out. On the dash, you'll see on the limited models, you get this great big screen. So this is going to be a lot more advanced than what you would find with your base model. It's going to have things like your depth gauge, which does not come at all. You have to buy a transducer and everything on the entry level, but on this boat, you're going to have your depth gauge. Just grab this little swipe and swipe it over. You'll see you've got your water depth right here in the center. It's going to show you your miles per hour and also your RPMs. You can also toggle through with this little button here. It's going to show you choices up top. So like your gauges, your media, navigation, if you have the navigation app on your phone, as well as your statistics here. Once you've selected, just click on the little OK button that lets you choose there. If you want to go back to a split screen, just swipe across and it lets you show your speedometer plus whatever you're selecting there. It's kind of cool. Over on the handlebars here, you've got upgraded controls, so you're going to get your volume controls here. Lets you choose in your rides from sport, normal, eco on your ride settings. Start stops normal. Over on this side over here, over on the right side, you'll have your speed control, and this lets you control your speed up and down. Kind of nice. I want to show you a couple more features of this multifunction display up here that are really helpful. I didn't see it at first. I had to kind of run through it. I want to show you what we learned. On this main screen, you see you got your miles per hour, water depth, RPM, and notice how we slide that over. Well, down in this corner here, you've got this button that's got 4 little icons you'll see right here. You're going to see things like media, statistics, vehicle, preferences, controls, and navigation. If I click on vehicle, I've got this little settings button which shows me my engine mode, my variable trim, It's got health information, faults, and that sort of stuff. But the IDF, this is the Intelligent Debris Free. This IDF feature is really cool. This is the Intelligent Debris Free feature. It says the IDF system is designed to allow removing small debris or a cord caught in the jet pump by turning the propeller in reverse. To start the process, turn off the engine. So we'll click Start the Process. It's going to say Stop your engine. We'll click Start Process. It says Engine Reverse Gear, start your engine. We started the engine. It says apply throttle until engine shuts down automatically. So we're going to apply some throttle. It's reversing the prop now in the opposite direction to try to unwind any sort of obstruction that may be wrapped around the prop. It says, please wait, engaging forward gear. The engine just shut off automatically. So now it says success. So the system is indeed turned off. It has run its course. We fully have used that Intelligent Debris Free feature. So that's really cool. I like that a lot. In the previous models, it was a little hard to do. This one walks you through it step by step, which is really great for those that are new to these boats. All right, go back over here. We'll show you a couple more things. You got preferences on the dash here. This is going to show you things like audio, display, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, all those sorts of things. You want to connect your Bluetooth. You can add a new phone right in this area here, which is really cool. Let me click out of that. You got your statistics, which you've seen before on previous screens. Go back to my stack here. Media, which we have already seen. Controls down here at the bottom. This lets you control your lights, so you have your mood, chill, dusk, and glow. That lets you change the color of your LED lights there. And of course, your ambient lights, you can adjust intensity there. So really cool there. Get back out of this, you can just simply hit that X button there, and or hit the little stack on the bottom of your handlebars there. Another cool feature we found on our Limited, on the starboard side of the boat, you've got these integrated dock lines that are kind of have these spring-loaded spools under the floor. So you can spool these out, tie off to whatever you need to tie to, and then come back and then secure to your cleat, which is what I'll do, is I'll wrap them around a couple times and then tie myself a little knot. They don't slide on me. If you notice on the boat, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 seats. There is a placard on the side here right by the driver that says 10 is the max occupancy, and there's also a weight limit. I want to talk about some of the things that have been on social media lately. There's been a recall that came out specifically for 2024 and previous model years, specifically talking about boats that have had some issues when owners have overloaded. So I want to make sure to make it clear, even though you have 13 seats on this boat, do not overload. Read the placard, read the owner's manual, and pay attention. Any boat, regardless of what kind of boat it is, if you do not load it properly, you can have issues. So on this boat, make sure you keep your load even. Don't put all your weight on one side. Spread your load out evenly. Keep an even amount of weight in the back as well in the front. That'll be a lot more safer for you and your family. Our boat, being the 21 Limited, came with a 230 horsepower package, so that's the supercharged engine. We have seen speeds on this boat around 38 miles an hour under normal conditions. However, today with a tailwind, I saw 42 mile an hour. I don't expect that with a big crowd. I was by myself today. But with the 230 horsepower package, yeah, it's realistic to see up in the upper 30s, and rather 40 if it's just you and maybe one other. Another nice little touch for the Limited, you'll see the Limited badge. If you push this little button here and flip this up, it's got a nice storage compartment here. Keep some documents, maybe your wallet, keys, whatever. A little charging port right here, USBs. Another notable difference on 2024 models, and this should be the same for 2025s, swim platform area. Open this gate up here. Swim platform area right here in the back. You'll see this big bump out. 2023 and prior, there was a cutaway here. They did that, I think, to allow people up and over the boarding ladder, but they changed the ladder on 2024s. So now that ladder is situated in a spring-loaded device here. Kind of uses a spring to lock it in place. Previous models were down kind of in the pontoons. A couple parting thoughts here. For this boat, when we first got it, in that first few hours, we noticed that the speed was not really accelerating very fast. We were not seeing any more about 20, 25 mile an hour. These boats have a break-in period of the first at least 3 to 5 hours, and so the computer is going to restrict the power. So don't be upset about that. Once you get it going, after you get past that 3 to 5 hour mark, you should find where you can get into more full power. I would say the first 10 hours, you want to restrict your throttle, or at least vary your throttle quite a bit. You're not running at the same RPM for an extended period of time, just to kind of break that motor in good. So that's something we've learned with ours. Also, supercharged engines, it's super important to run super unleaded gas. Do not run 87 octane. If you have to, if you get to a marina that has 87 octane, you can run it just once or twice, but really you need to get back on that super unleaded gas as soon as you can. It's what's best for your engine. Trust me, we've done the research on this. We definitely recommend that. Our boat cost just a little over $50,000 with a trailer, plus your taxes and fees. You may be able to find some of these online at a better deal. I know there was some inventory left from last year we saw just a little while back, so maybe you can find a good deal on one. But thus far, I'll tell you this, we have been super pleased with our Sea-Doo switch boats. We've owned 4 now. They are a lot of fun. I think you're gonna have a blast with them. If you've got questions at all about a Sea-Doo switch, we've owned a bunch of them. We know a lot about them. Please feel free to comment below. We'll be glad to answer those questions for you. We're available all the time. And by the way, if you like this video, check this one out.